I wanted to go back and see how Black Squad is doing in 2024. I did a similar video last year in 2023, but since the game is now close to 5 years old and has added a game mode that was at least new for me, then I thought the time was right to play some Black Squad once more. Yes, Black Squad was released in June 2019 by Valve on PC, and it's a free-to-play military first-person shooter. Now, this is a pretty ambitious free-to-play shooter with quite a few game modes, custom game creation, 85 plus weapons, 48 maps, although I haven't seen half of them, and quite a few characters to collect and 460 plus skins for customization. So yes, there's quite some stuff and content in there, although this game is now older and does not have as many players online as they used to have. I thought we would look into that straight away. Checking the Steam charts briefly, as you may see here, there's been around 450 players on average the last 30 days. So it means that you'll have to wait some once in a while in the matchmaking menu to get into some of the game modes, or maybe not at all, because Team Deathmatch is of course something that I was able to join and play with almost no wait time at all, which is also the reason why you see quite some TDM gameplay in this video. But I also tried out a game mode that was new for me in the game called Power Struggle, which is a combined PvP PvE mode, if you will, which can be started and played with a minimum of only 2 players. And this was a pretty okay and fun game mode, I believe, and a good addition to other game modes in Black Squad. Black Squad has good and interesting gunplay, which is one of the reasons why I at least sometimes come back and play this game. Even though it's not Counter-Strike and some guys don't like making those kind of comparisons, there's still some similarities when it comes to gunplay, since you don't aim down sight much with some of the weapons, and most of the weapons have their own character with their own recoil pattern and behavior, something that is sometimes hard to find in some of the newer FPS games out there. This also means that it takes some skill to become good at the game and hit those headshots, especially if you choose to play ranked. Not sure how much of a competitive scene the game has now in 2024, but I did try to play a casual demolition match or game, but I had everything set wrong to start with, which was my fault. Not a good class for demolition and the wrong mouse sensitivity, and also playing a map that I've never played before. But it did give me a hint once more, especially since I have a background playing CSGO back in the days, that Black Squad can play quite well as a more kind of try-hard or competitive game if you want to. As I like the gunplay, and it's quite rewarding to get kills in Black Squad, like that sound when you get that headshot, for example. And the maps are overall quite fun to play, also in a Team Deathmatch mode. The game does not have a pay-to-win monetization model when looking into it. Only seems to be cosmetics out there or in there. I guess one thing that might become a thing if you play the game a lot is maybe hackers. Something that is a problem in most FPS games nowadays, unfortunately, especially free-to-play games. So feel free to fill in here when it comes to your Black Squad experiences, especially when it comes to the cheater aspect, since I've heard that the presence of cheaters has had an impact, especially when it comes to the competitive gameplay experiences in the game. If graphics and up-to-date audio is very important to you when choosing what game you'll play, then you might get disappointed when playing Black Squad, since the graphics are outdated, you might say, although I do like though that there's quite bright colors in the game, and the weapon sounds aren't like state of the art in 2024, but again, the gunplay and gameplay compensate that part for me, since I'm one of those guys that have been playing video games and FPS games for 20 plus years now, so I'm in a way used to this kind of visuals and graphics from the old days, you might say, and I always prioritize the gameplay experience over graphics if I have to choose. There seems to be regular updates being made, although I've noticed voices asking for more innovation in the game. Maybe a game mode such as Power Struggle is one of those things. I therefore thought that we'd also take a quick look into what some players has to say about Black Squad when it comes to Steam reviews over time. The reviews are mixed on Steam when it comes to recent reviews and mostly positive over time. So I thought we just choose a couple of these reviews in order to hear what other players think about Black Squad now. So first up, a positive saying, pretty addicting but clunky and buggy a lot of times. Another one says, I played this game since Season 1. It was a nice, funny game until now in Season 20. Don't bother to play this game, it is full of cheaters at every rank. Waste of time playing, so disappointed. Here's the third one as well saying, overall love the game. It's been my to-go-to game to play for the past 3 years. It's free to play in various modes to keep you engaged. Reminds me of the old Counter-Strike, but more fun. And if you're looking for a quick match every now and then, this is an excellent game to give you just that. And that's how the game has been for me as well over the past couple of years. I've never spent countless of hours in blacksquad, but I've been able to enjoy my time and moments when I logged in and played. Alright, let's take a look also at the fourth and last review that I picked, which is a bit longer and more in detail, if you will. 3,000 plus hours in blacksquad, and I don't recommend playing this game. Devs don't care about cheaters. Don't even try to play competitive. There are like 30 plus wall hackers and minimum 10 aimbots. If you're trying to report a player, devs need like 2 months to check the player and ban him. But it's only if he's aimbotting. Wall hackers never get banned in blacksquad. No regs, there are always no registered shots, and they won't fix this. And if your ping is 100 plus, you will get like 10 plus no regs every game. Updates, always the same updates, skins, sometimes new guns, new maps and weapons, always bad. NA servers are dead. There's only EU and Asia left. If you're an NA player, you gotta play in EU server with 120 plus ping. And about competitive, there are always the same rewards, some calling cards. And if you're top 100, you will get different knife, but same calling cards with same text, everything's same. I reported like 5 cheaters, but no one got banned because they answered me, we will investigate the player further. After 3 months, players still not banned and using clearly wallhack. It was the trading system, everyone traded the skins, and it was amazing. But they removed the trading system. Good luck everyone, have a great day. That's his saying. And now it was quite some to digest. And the question is, do you agree with these sayings? Again, the cheating issue is being mentioned once more, and I do know about the discussion when it comes to hit reg in the game, or should we say no reg. In combination with a higher ping as he describes, you can definitely get into a problem. I have experienced this myself, both when it comes to playing on a NA server, most likely living in the EU, and therefore having a 100 plus ping, but also the opposite around, having players in my lobby with an extremely high ping. As we all know, performance in an online FPS game is crucial, is everything I would say more or less, especially when it caters towards more competitive game modes and gameplay. So, how is blacksquad doing then in 2024? There's still players here for sure, but not so many. There seems to be updates being done on a somewhat regular basis, but the question is if those are the updates that the community is mainly asking for. The gunplay and gameplay is pretty snappy and fun, but there seems to be a cheater issue also in blacksquad to a certain extent, especially in ranked gameplay, if I've understood it right. So blacksquad seems to be okay, you might say, here in 2024 as a whole. Although a larger player base would of course be healthier for the game overall, and from my perspective coming back once more, since last year actually, it almost seems or feels as if you might be better off playing blacksquad with a more casual mindset now, and by doing so maybe also being able to enjoy the game a bit more as a whole. I might be right, I might be wrong, again it also depends on what you're looking for and who you're asking. But the game is free to play and can be downloaded on Steam, so feel free now to add your thoughts and comments as well. With that said, hope to see you soon in an upcoming video, and thanks a lot for watching when it comes to this blacksquad video. Take care now and bye.